Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Sam Allardyce says Harry Maguire needs to leave Manchester United. Sam Allardyce has told England's World Cup star Harry Maguire that he must leave Manchester United. Allardyce was speaking to the No Tippy Tappy Football podcast about England's performances. The topic turned to Gareth Southgate's faith in Maguire despite his recent struggles and media scrutiny. He went on to say, "It leaves him in a great dilemma when comes back to United, because if he isn't going to get picked, he needs to leave. He is certainly proven to everyone in the press who were trying to pressurize Gareth not to play him and saying he is not good enough to play for United or England. He is proven that is nonsense." Maguire had played well against Iran during the Three Lions 6-2 opening day victory. He continued that good form in the USA game, in which he was arguably the best of a stale bunch during a hard-fought 0-0 draw. At club level, however, Maguire has found such performances difficult to come by. He has gone from undisputed starter to either third or fourth choice centre-back, depending on whether or not Erik ten Hag feels Victor Lindelof is more suited to particular match. An injury to Raphael Varane opened the door for Maguire to retake his regular spot, but he was not able to convincingly nail down the position. With Varane returning to fitness, United fans will be hoping that he stays healthy for the resumption of the Red Devils campaign. That will likely see Maguire struggling for game time once again, and even Southgate must have his limits on how much trust he places in players who don't play for their clubs. While a January move would be unlikely, given United's lack of cover, it would not be impossible, particularly if he continues to have a good World Cup. Graeme Souness tells Manchester United and Portugal star Bruno Fernandes to improve attitude to go up another level. Former Liverpool player and manager Graeme Souness has advised Manchester United and Portugal star Bruno Fernandes to improve his on-field attitude to go up another level. Previously, ex-Red Devil Roy Keane has also criticized the playmaker's antics on the pitch as a drawback. The 28-year-old often cuts a frustrating figure on the pitch when things do not go his way. Speaking on ITV, Souness uploaded Fernandes' willingness to face his mistakes. However, the Merseyside icon is not keen on the midfielder's gestures while playing. He said, Fernandes, has got the abilities you need, appears to have the right attitude when it comes to apologizing to supporters when he doesn't do well, and being brave enough to get in front of the camera. It's admirable, but the thing he has to do to go up another level, the thing he has to get out of his game, is what Keane is talking about. That will be taken out of him on the training ground. The 28-year-old has had a hard time on the pitch over the last few seasons. While he has been decent, the playmaker has not been able to replicate his initial form. Some fans have been disappointed with Fernandes' exasperated approach to the game when United are under the cosh. The Portuguese is often seen overreacting over a foul and berating the referee. In the previous campaign, the Red Devils were underwhelming. We looked devoid of ideas in the attacking third, and only Cristiano Ronaldo contributed a considerable number of goals to the team. However, under Erik ten Hag, the Old Trafford side have looked encouraging going forward. While goal scoring has been an evident issue in the current campaign, we are creating decent chances, and Fernandes seems to have found his feet under the Dutch manager. He has also been handed the captain's armband, with Harry Maguire dropping to the bench. The 28-year-old's feistiness and aggression can be helpful in moments, however, he sometimes takes it too far. Manchester United star Lisandro Martinez on the radar of Real Madrid despite only signing in the summer. Manchester United defender Lisandro Martinez is on the radar of Real Madrid despite only moving to Old Trafford in the summer. Martinez signed for Manchester United from Dutch club Ajax during the summer transfer window. Erik ten Hag raided his former club to bring in a defender who he trusts, and the Argentine has had an impressive start to life at Old Trafford. So much so that Martinez is already attracting interest from another club, with Defensa Central claiming Real Madrid are considering making a move for the Manchester United defender. The chances of convincing Manchester United to part ways with Martinez after only signing during the summer transfer window seem pretty slim. It's not much of a surprise to see Martinez already linked with a move to the Spanish giants after the way he has started the season. Martinez is the ideal mix of tough, tackling defender and comfortable on the ball. Manchester United looking to bolster their midfield options with 60 million euros a star being targeted. Manchester United are looking to bolster their midfield options by signing Real Sociedad midfielder Martin Zubimendi. Manchester United brought in Casemiro and Christian Eriksen during the summer transfer window to reinforce their midfield. However, the United duo aren't exactly signings for the long-term future, with both players in their 30s. Bringing in a younger midfielder on a long-term contract would be a smart move, and they are now being linked with a 23-year-old from La Liga. According to Mundo Deportivo, Manchester United have joined Barcelona in the race to sign Real Sociedad midfielder Zubimendi. At 23, Zubimendi is a player not only for the future, but also for the present. Zubimendi is a regular in the Sociedad side, but is also yet to reach his full potential. The report claims that Zubimendi has a 60 million euros release clause, which is set to increase to 65 million euros in the summer. Manchester United do have a packed midfield in terms of numbers, so they may need to offload some fringe players before bringing in an additional midfielder. Lille would consider 50 million euros for Manchester United target and Canada star Jonathan David. League One outfit Lille would consider a fee of around 50 million euros in January for Manchester United target and Canada star Jonathan David, according to Sky Sports reporter Florian Plettenberg. The 22-year-old is on the Red Devils shortlist to bolster the forward line, and the Old Trafford side have sent scouts to watch him on a number of occasions. Having joined the French club in the summer of 2020, the forward has been impressive at Les Dogs. However, he is open to taking the next step and joining a big club, and a winter move could be on the cards, with Lille not against selling him for the right price. In the previous campaign, David featured 48 times for Lille in all competitions and scored 19 goals, and the Canadian has continued his fine form this season, finding the back of the net 9 times and providing 3 assists in 15 League One appearances. The forward has also been pivotal for his national side. The Canucks qualified for the World Cup for the first time in 36 years, and in Qatar, John Herdman's team were unlucky to lose 1-0 to Belgium in their opening Group F game. United evidently need to bolster their front line in the upcoming transfer window after the departure of Cristiano Ronaldo. While the Portuguese had lost his prominence under Erik ten Hag, the 37-year-old was still an option in the squad to play up front. Marcus Rashford has played most of the season as our number 9. The 25-year-old is currently the leading goal scorer in the squad. However, the England international is not a natural striker, which is evident from some of his finishing. A centre forward is someone most fans want to see come through the Old Trafford side's doors in the coming transfer window. However, will David be the chosen one? Only time will tell. Memphis Depay uncertain about Barcelona future amidst Manchester United links. Memphis Depay, who was linked with Manchester United in the summer of 2022, is uncertain about his future at Barcelona beyond the World Cup with Netherlands. Currently, the 28-year-old's focus is on helping the Orange in Qatar. The Holland international joined the Blaugrana as a free agent last year after leaving Olympique Lyon. While he was pivotal under Ronald Koeman at the Catalan outfit, the forward has found game time hard to come by under Xavi Hernandez. Now Barcelona are willing to let go of Depay in January, and speaking to the media via Manchester Evening News, the 28-year-old is not thinking about anything beyond the prestigious tournament in Qatar. He said, "I don't want to think about the past, I am focused on the World Cup. I also don't want to think beyond this competition. I don't know what will happen after the World Cup." The Holland international has struggled to get minutes on the pitch at the Blaugrana in the current campaign. Injuries have not helped the forward's cause either. However, Depay is still an important member of Louis van Gaal's team. Despite not playing much in this season, he made it to the Netherlands' 26-man World Cup squad. Depay has previously played at United, albeit he was underwhelming. However, the 28-year-old is now a much more mature player, and the Red Devils could take a gamble on the forward. Man United ready to step up chase for 60 million euros rated Cody Gakpo. Manchester United are ready to step up their pursuit of PSV Eindhoven Cody Gakpo ahead of the January transfer window, according to Foot Mercato. The Red Devils recently parted ways with Cristiano Ronaldo by mutual consent, and this could urge them to invest on a new forward at the turn of the year. Gakpo has been linked with a move to Old Trafford since the summer, and it's now reported that United are ready to step up with a winter proposal. The Netherlands star was valued at 50 million euros earlier this term, but PSV have apparently increased his asking price to 60 million euros based on his current form. It's added that the valuation could increase further if he stands out for the Dutch at the World Cup. Erik ten Hag is said to be keen on securing his services. Gakpo has been in exceptional form for PSV this campaign, with 13 goals and 17 assists from 24 matches. Despite this, a winter move to Old Trafford is unlikely. The Red Devils spent a staggering 250 million euros on signings in the summer, and football director Jan Martov went on to hint that the club will have a quiet January. The club's stance may change after the release of Cristiano Ronaldo, but the onus could be on landing a low-cost replacement rather than a marquee signing. Gakpo has occasionally played up front for PSV, but the left wing is clearly his strongest position. United may prefer someone like Memphis Depay or Marcus Thuram over him. The above-mentioned duo are about to enter the final 6 months of their contracts and could be priced away on cut-price deals during the January transfer window. United may have a long-term interest in Gakpo, but we just don't see the club spending big on him, with the talk of a possible takeover over the coming months. Saudi government would back private sector bids for Man United. Saudi Sports Minister Prince Abdulaziz bin Turki Al Faisal has said that his government would definitely back any private sector bids from his country to buy Manchester United. Earlier this week, the Glazer family confirmed that they are exploring strategic alternatives for the club, which include a new investment as well as a possible sale. Since then, a number of business magnates and companies have been linked with a takeover. There has also been speculation that Apple are considering a bid. Saudi's public investment fund won't be in the running after backing Newcastle United's takeover, but Prince Abdulaziz has said that there are a lot of other investors. He emphasized that the Premier League has a big following in Saudi and his government would definitely support it if any private sector bid comes in from his country. He told BBC Sport, "From the private sector, I can't speak on their behalf, but there is a lot of interest and appetite, and there is a lot of passion about football. It's the most watched league in Saudi and the region, and you have a lot of fans of the Premier League. We will definitely support it if any Saudi private sector comes in, because we know that is going to reflect positively on sports within the kingdom. But if there is an investor willing to do so, and the numbers add up, why not?" Old Trafford requires a huge renovation, which could cost more than £2 billion, as per The Guardian. It appears the right time for the Glazers to cut ties with the club. A huge investment from a Saudi consortium is something which could take United back to their wonderful glory days. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.